Okay, I did it yesterday, and I had it. This is a response video to Dr. Neely Fuller Jr., Dr. Umar Johnson, music videos, and then also talking about racism and for black people, African American. Thank you. You have to do this really on your own. 4 generations or like more than 12 generations. Okay. Because all the African Americans that I talk to, more than 4 generations and more than 12 generations, are like waiting for somebody else to say African American for 12 generations. And then you got these people who are like, listen, if you're not gonna say it, okay. So disgusting. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna say is this. Now that we talked about it, I talked with some. I had an interview with some white people. A great interview. They said as many times as you came around a lot of the black people. That's why I would just like go to my job or some other place that I was supposed to be going. But I really didn't like spend time with white people. Thank God that never really happened for me. Like to like maybe have really even have spent time with them because I think how like detrimental that would be for me um in my life to have done it as an African American. As African American, you're supposed to be like all the way on the opposite end of like white, and then that's where like your money and your backing and the things that people really thought would bring security would come to you, not trying to be for white people. It would always be like a struggle there, which is probably the struggle of racism. Okay. But I had a conversation with them, and they told me, they said, listen, um, we always thought you was just somebody who was there at the place, not like, I'm using my words. The words was kind of like really even more daunting than we didn't think like you were somebody who we would be talking to or considering for anything. Okay, black people need to see that in the ideology of what they said about how they would get like money and security by being far away from white people because it's like I think like if you are close to them and it's like the struggle of racism, then I think you would be like not as like comfortable as far as like the money and security. Okay. But he had a good discussion with me, one of the white guys. I mean, it was a really good discussion. He said to me, listen, why didn't you speak to the other black women? And I said, what do you mean? Well, it was times that we always thought that the black women were talking to each other. And when they were talking to each other, one was like upset. The other one had like stories that they had troubles. And we thought you would all say, wow, you know something? I don't feel fulfilled at all being here. Okay. That also includes jobs or someplace else. But they said none of you really had like a discussion in that way. They don't think. Okay. So when we talk about, let's say if like one person had a discussion like, listen, I went to go get a drink of water, and they was like, listen, I don't want. Well, this is part of racism, but we're coming with the same story, and then like everybody, I just thought like I had to take the last cup for some reason. Okay. discussion, what we're saying is that, and also they did it like purposely to say, listen, we know like you don't really like drink water a lot. So the other things are nice, like you go to the office, everybody's still nice to you and everything. Okay. And then like somebody else had a story like, alright, and the story would have been stories where you felt that somebody did wrong you, like you felt you had to take the last cup, and then like, well, because you're all there with the okay, and then like the other story is like you always feel like you had to be the nicest person, and then another story like, okay, okay, and then another story is like you just didn't feel to ask for more money and you thought you deserved more money. Okay. I talked to him and it was a really great conversation. We said he didn't do those things because for him, again, like I said, we cannot really be involved with white people. They thought the black people would be nice somewhere else. That's what he said to me. Okay, that we're talking about. And then you have to think that, do you really know the stories of the black people, or do you not know them that have to like have struggles and racism? Like they have to be like the nicest person there, or they getting felt like the money wasn't what the African Americans really had said. Yeah, this should have been like a better amount. Okay, is he like looking at other people and saying, this is the person that's like not the nicest person in the office. I want to like show them by not by saying I go with this person. Okay, okay. Thank you for this video. It's time to like sit down and think about. Intolerance is what really need. Everybody doesn't like you. That's what tolerance starts with, and then like you should maybe like learn to tolerate people. Okay, and also pay a toll. Meaning, every time you rate somebody or you're nice to them, you pay a toll for it. That's something with tolerance. Meaning, be a little nicer than you would have been. Exactly. Okay. Or nicer than you would have liked to. Okay. Have a nice day.